It's that time of week again with Nick and Amy, the Ultimate Intimacy Podcast. And today's episode, man, she's got to talk about all the intimacy games. Like,
I have to get
you
to.
get to,
I
man.
don't know what you did, how you just said that. I have to. I get.
She's trying to, she's trying to heat things up in here.
Okay. I see where you're going with that. I was like, why are you going with that tone of
It
voice?
used to be me that liked to do all the episodes on these things. Now it's Amy. She's like, oh, let's talk about
What are you
this.
talking about? Anyways, today's episode is
Yeah.
on spicy games to play in your marriage to spice up your marriage because your marriage might be feeling super boring and nobody wants
See,
that.
that's what I was
Nobody
talking
wants
about.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
No
yeah, yeah,
one, no
yeah.
one
Nobody
wants.
wants to have a boring marriage.
True that.
So some of these are going to be things you already own. They're just ways to spice them up. Games that you might have in your game closet right now. And you're like, okay, we're taking this to another level. Okay.
Woo.
Or some of these are ones you might not own and you need to own. So if you are in the mood to spice up your bedroom, this is the episode for you.
I'm in the mood. This is
Let's
going to
do
be a
this.
great episode.
Let's do this. Okay. Number one, you're going to laugh. Oh, and before I even get started, I did a free printable on our Instagram page a couple months ago. If you've already grabbed that, you already have a lot of this list. But you can go to our Instagram account at Ultimate Intimacy App, go into the little link in our bio. You click on that, it's like our little link of all our links, the link to all our links. And then you swipe, like go scroll down until you see spicy games. And then you put in your name and it will send it to your email. And
Absolutely free.
it's absolutely free. There are, hold on, 15 game ideas. 15.
All right.
15 game
All
ideas.
right.
So don't come to us complaining that your marriage is boring because that's your fault.
I've never
That's your
complained
fault.
that. I've never complained about that in my life.
Oh,
Well,
you're
I've
you're
never
easy.
complained about that in the past 7 years.
7?
No, I'm
Okay, that's good.
totally joking.
7 out of 23. We're doing all right. Okay, first one, you're gonna laugh at this one, and the wives are gonna be like, I'm not playing this one. But it's just an idea. They're gonna get better as we go, okay? Because that's why we want you to stay tuned. So they're gonna get better as we go.
Okay, he piqued my interest.
Sexy twister.
Oh, we've
You need
never.
the twister mat. Let's not say what we've done and what we haven't done, because I don't want to put any images in anyone's mind. That's gross. But a
Yeah.
twister mat or DIY colored circles on the floor, a spinner, and a minimal clothing. You play it like regular twister, taking turns spinning and placing hands on the colors, etc. But you add a sexy twist. It's like kiss, let's see, like kiss wherever your hand lands. Whoever loses a round must give up a 30-second massage. If you stretch too far and touch your spouse, you must hold eye contact, and then it gets sexier. So,
Yeah,
yes,
well,
yes. Maybe we should do a rating scale. Rating scale? Yes. Take off clothes while you're
I've
playing. Get in
never.
some positions
Well,
you've
you
never.
said I can't say if we've ever done it or not,
Nope, you can't.
but can I say I don't remember ever doing that, so I can't give it a thumbs up or down. I'd be
I
open to trying it.
I think most husbands would be like, yeah, we should give
I
that one a
mean,
try.
yeah, that's probably true.
Most husbands are gonna be like, let's give these all a try. These
Yeah,
are
you
good.
could say, hey, let's knit naked, and the husband would be like, yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay, so like say you do that game in lingerie. Say you start it, or you turn it into strip twister, okay? And then you're in your lingerie and
Yeah,
you're
fine.
doing all such a crazy twister, whatever. Like a man's gonna like that. Most men are gonna love that. Okay,
I'll give that a
next one.
thumbs up. You talked me into it.
I didn't say I wanted to play that one, but we'll keep
Oh,
going.
hold on.
Um, strip Uno. Everybody owns Uno. Everybody. I don't think there's anyone that doesn't own Uno, right? And if you don't own Uno, it's because you got bored of playing it your whole entire childhood and you threw it away. But now you need to
But
rebuy it.
now you can play Uno in a whole new different way.
Right. Make your own dang Uno cards. I don't care. Use some paper. A deck of Uno cards. How to play? Play regular Uno, but add spicy rules. Draw two equals remove piece of clothing. Draw four removes two pieces of clothing. Reverse equals swap a piece of clothing. No, I don't like that one.
Reverse.
Reverse. Okay, I'm not going to say the rest of these because
You figure out your own game.
you have to go download the printable and get all the instructions. I'm not going to read all the instructions on here.
Yeah, no, you just present the games and the options.
Yep. And then you need to
then
go
you're
download
buying.
it
Yeah.
and you can play it however you
Yeah.
make it spicy. Number 3, sexy Jenga. A Jenga set and a marker. This one is great because you can customize your own game to your own liking. So write flirty dares or challenges on each Jenga block.
I like where you're going.
Before the
Actually,
game.
hold on.
Hold on.
The whole concept of the Ultimate Intimacy app came from this game. So Amy and I have a special place in our heart for this game because this is the game we played where we were pulling stuff out and we're like, oh yeah.
Yep. Except for we made an appropriate version on the app. Yep.
The Ultimate Intimacy app was born.
It's a true fact. So
it's true.
And I want to share with this sexy Jenga. Like, if you're like, I can't come up with dares to write on all those blocks, then go get all the dares off the Ultimate Intimacy app. Literally, there's foreplay, romance, foreplay, hot and heavy, heavy foreplay, hot and heavy. There's 4 sections with like crazy awesome ideas to write on the blocks, or you can just go play the Ultimate Intimacy app and not even touch the blocks.
Do you not know what's on the Ultimate Intimacy?
I do.
Okay.
Did I act like I didn't?
No, you nailed it.
Okay.
We're just stumbling a little bit.
Okay, so if you're like, okay, I've already played the Ultimate Intimacy app a bunch, and I love that game, and I love that app.
Who doesn't?
But I want to take it to another level. I want to make it more of a game kind of game. Then you write the things off the app onto the blocks and make it into a Jenga game.
So why are we not carrying all these things in our store?
Hey, that's a good idea. Okay, that might be added. All right.
A Jenga Ultimate Intimacy game.
Okay, that's coming soon for Christmas.
Coming soon to the Ultimate
Coming soon for Christmas. Literally. Okay. You heard it. Nick's idea. Okay, so there's instructions on this printable for that if you need more. Okay. Next one, our own created game. Matching positions on the brand new You and I app.
Oh yeah.
Matching positions. Yeah. I think Nick came up with that one.
Well, of course I did.
It's a matching game, and you match, and there's a
position. And you're trying to match. You're trying to match the ones you want. So if you see one that you're like, no, then you know
I don't want to pick that one
again. And you know not to match that again.
Yeah. Yep. And then that's pretty common sense. If they match,
if you match,
you try it.
Yeah.
You try it, right? And then you rate it. Okay. Sexy truth or dare. What you need, paper and pen, or download the Ultimate Intimacy app.
Yeah, once again. We already got this on the app.
We already got the game.
I really like the truth or dare.
Right.
Because you're also like talking and sharing things that maybe like, what would be your fantasy? You know, like, I feel kind of uncomfortable sharing that. But since you're asking. So I like the truth or dare because it incorporates daring, trying things.
And I think it's like emotionally connecting and physically sexually connecting. Because a lot of the truths are like, tell me about this about you, or let's try this, or tell me about this. Like you're getting to know your spouse better. While still being intimate. Yeah, you know what I mean? For sure. So it's awesome. So yeah, you can play the regular truth or dare game on the Ultimate Intimacy app. Go get on the app and just play it on there. Or if you want to write down some of your own, you can add. Okay,
and the truth questions are all sexual, right? Like you're not saying what's your favorite dog, right? Like you're it's intimate. Yeah, it's all intimate. So just want to clarify that.
Yes, it's an intimate game. It is called Sexy Truth or Dare. Or intimate. I don't even remember what. Yes. Truth or dare. Yeah. For the bedroom is what that's called. Okay, next one. Blindfold surprise.
Ooh, yeah. I like
what you need. A blindfold and a few household items. Ice, feather, whipped cream, etc. How to play. One spouse is blindfolded while the other one selects an item to touch on their teeth or tease their skin. The blindfolded spouse has to guess what's being used. If they guess wrong, you have to go read the rest of the instructions on the printable if you want to play that game.
Just saying, sign me up.
Those are household items, things you already have. You can use it. Yeah, like come on, like half of these you own. So your life, your bedroom life should not be boring. Romantic scavenger hunt, or should we say sexy scavenger hunt?
Oh, I like
You
that.
need sticky notes and a small prize like massage oil or something personal. You leave clues leading your spouse to different places in the house. At each stop, they must complete the flirty challenge like, and we give some ideas.
And at the end, the scavenger hunt leads to you.
The treasure
The
at the
treasure.
end.
That's right.
Oh, that's what it says. The final clue leads to you, waiting for them in the
What else
bedroom.
is it going to lead to? Yeah. I mean, I totally
I'm
guessed
just
that, but
laughing that I actually put that on there. I haven't read
well,
this in a little while.
I totally guessed, but I figured there's probably a 99.9% chance
It's gonna say that.
it's going to lead to your spouse.
Yep. Okay, next one. Are you ready? You might not own this game, but you could make it. But you could buy it from us because it's awesome. The Five Senses game.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one.
What you need is various items to stimulate the senses: lotions, candles, flavored lubes, silk, scarves.
We got chocolate in there, edible chocolate.
A pen, edible chocolate pen.
Be writing
messages across your spouse. Yep. And then, yeah, I'm not going to say anymore. But we have an entire collection for the Five Senses game with the card decks that gives you like 75 cards with different senses to try. Like if you need ideas for this, we've already.
Oh, the Senses game is awesome.
It's awesome.
But
how do you play? One spouse picks an item, uses it on the other, engaging their sense of touch, taste, sight, smell, or sound. And then we give examples. And you can even, if you don't want the whole collection, like you can even just buy the card deck in our shop.ultimateintimacy.com. But it's literally the best foreplay game besides the Ultimate Intimacy app. They go hand in hand on the planet.
And what Amy's trying to say is literally the best game besides the Ultimate Intimacy foreplay, the You and I, the Truth or Dare. No, I'm just joking.
They're all equal. I can't read them. The countdown tease, number 9. You need a timer. How to play. One spouse must tease the other without allowing full intimate actions until the timer runs out.
The Ultimate Intimacy game.
It is.
It pretty much is.
It pretty much is.
But okay, let's pause here.
Why would you make your own actions when there is the Ultimate Intimacy app? Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah, okay. We aren't going to go into too much detail.
No, please don't.
But what was your experience the first time
We're not going into too much detail.
No, what was your... I'm not saying share details. I'm just saying, what was your experience? Was it a good experience? Was it a better experience?
It was great.
Okay, that's all. You could tell the enthusiasm just...
It was so great. So great.
Perfect.
Leaving
That's what the audience wanted to hear.
Yeah. Dicey intimacy. You need a pair of dice. You assign actions to the dice: kiss, massage, nibble, thighs, ears, blah, blah, blah. Roll the dice and act out whatever combination you get. You can make your own game with dice that you have at home.
Or we should make those dice and sell those.
Maybe they'll be in the shop by Christmas too.
They might.
They might. Strip chess or strip checkers. Or personally, we like strip Rummikub.
Yeah.
We played Rummikub all the time when we first got married. It's a game that we owned. It's super fun. Always had a little prize at the end for whoever won. I did cheat one time because I wanted the prize. We've already shared that story. But you can make chess or checkers or anything a little more sexy in your marriage.
Yeah. And I was totally good that you cheated. Like,
I know. It benefited you.
We both won.
Sexy Pictionary.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Is that where you draw stuff?
Yeah, paper and pens. Take turns drawing sexy things while your spouse guesses what they are.
That could cause an argument. If you saw me try to draw a picture of you, you'd be like, that's
a picture of your spouse. You're drawing sexy things while your spouse guesses. It could be anything.
Okay.
You could draw like a picture of the Ultimate Intimacy app, and I would have to guess that.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
Okay. Flirty reward at the end. We already talked about the Ultimate Intimacy app. Okay, the You and I app. The new You and I app that we launched, youandapp.com, the scratch off positions game. If you haven't checked it out, like go download that one. You can scratch them and see you don't know what you're getting. So that makes it kind of fun.
Just like our scratch cards.
Just like the scratch cards. Sexy card game with just a pair of cards or set of cards. A standard deck of playing cards. How to play. Assign flirty actions to certain suits. Hearts equal kisses, diamonds, sensual touch, clubs, teasing question, spades, fun dares. Each time you draw a card, you follow the action assigned. So you're kind of making it suitable to what you desire. So that would be kind of fun.
That would be fun.
And it'd be a fun date night because you could be like, okay, we're going to spend an hour like putting our game together, our ideas for the game together, and then we're going to play the game. Right?
Love it.
Okay. Oh, and like on this one, I have the entire variations and how to play it like on the printable. So if you're like, that sounds fun, but I'm not quite sure, then just go download this printable.
So far, every one of them you said have sounded fun.
That's all I got.
That's all you got?
That's it.
So it's our anniversary tonight. Which game are we on? Too much info. Sorry.
Too much. Nick loves to just throw out the TMI. That's it. I'm going to come up with more. There might be a part 2.
I like it. Those are actually some really fun games.
I feel like you could go pick any game in your closet and put a spin on it. I really do. Like, and that's the whole thing is like, they don't all have to be sexual, but making your marriage fun and exciting makes your marriage more sexual. Because when you're bonding together and hanging out with each other and being best friends and having fun together, it ups your emotional intimacy and it ups the sexual intimacy.
Yeah, there's nothing better than like really just sitting and laughing together, right?
Right.
And playing a game together.
And a lot of these things you're going to end up laughing at. You're going to be like, that did not work. That sucks. This is hilarious. Never doing that again. And some of them you're going to love. So it's like, it's bonding,
no different than like the Ultimate Intimacy app, right? Like trying different things. You're like, that we will never be doing that again.
Never. That does not work for me.
I don't even know how this works, but
I'm going to
apparently it does because some people are like, that was awesome, or I don't know.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So, anyways, go download the list. Go download the list. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Go to Ultimate Intimacy app on Instagram. Go to the link. Download the list if you want the ideas, or maybe you took notes during the podcast. I don't know. But the list is just a free printable right there. It gives some like extra instructions and ways to do the games, and I don't know. Just have fun. Just have fun in your marriage.
Still have some fun. That's what it's all about, right? You should have fun.
Well, and the reason you're drifting apart is because you're not having fun. Like it really just starts. That was what happened in our marriage. Like we kind of got to a roommate situation where it was all business and kids, and you just start to drift apart. And when you're like, okay, I'm gonna start dating you again. I'm gonna start talking to you again. I'm gonna start having fun with you again. You bring yourselves back together.
And hopefully you can see in the podcast how much fun we do have together, right? We like to laugh, we like to joke around. Yeah. Having that fun incorporated in your marriage and in your intimate life is so important.
So important.
So
yep.
Anyways, that's it.
We'll put the links to the app and to the shop for the foreplay game, other games. We'll put the links in the notes. So
thank you for listening, and until next time.